Hey guys, I wanted to do something a little different, bit of a fragrance review, but more importantly, an unboxing of a new arrival. This newly released fragrance by Pana Dora, Sweden. So this has just arrived in store. This is their 2022 release, so their latest addition to their collection. Now, Pana Dora, Sweden have been doing very well here in Australia. A lot of their popular models that have been selling like crazy have been their woodier fragrances. So I find personally that I really enjoy their models like Imperial Wood, Swedish Wood, and their Grand Musk. Now, being a house that do have really dark, warm and earthy fragrances, their bestseller actually is Pana Dora, which is their like a grapefruit, citrus, summery, fresh fragrance. So it is cool that that is their bestseller. Now this one I have been expecting for a while. This is their floral and fruity fragrance that they've created, and in their collection there isn't anything like this yet. So I'm very excited to see their approach on how they went about making a floral fragrance. So let's do an unboxing of Dorasima by Pana Dora, Sweden. Here we go, Pana Dora, Sweden. Alright, so let's just open the first plastic. There we go. Ooh. The Pana Dora logo here at the front. And yes, this one is called Dorasima. It is an eau de parfum. Some of the Pana Doras do come in actually an X-straight, and they are priced a little bit more, around the 560 mark, 550 mark, and the eau de parfums are usually a little bit less. And it is a 100 ml size. Okay, let's open it up. So on the side is where you have this seal. Bam, beautiful. The Pana Dora packaging I do really like, because the bottles are really tall 100 ml bottles, and then they have the deer head as well. I like that they've had to design the box in a cylinder shape. It's different to your, most perfume brands have a square box, so this is quite nice. Also, it is, if you look closely, you can probably see on the camera there, this is a really nice pebble grain leather casing. Open it up, okay. Oh, there we go, beautiful. Some people do get confused when they see the Pana Dora bottles. They think of course, the Penhagons, the Lord George, but obviously the Penhagons, you have many animals, and Pana Dora, Sweden, some of you guys might know, but the national animal of Sweden is actually the deer. So that's why they've chosen the deer head on all the bottles. Let's have a closer look here. Wow. This is the front plate, the Pana Dora, Sweden plate, Dorasima exclusive perfume. A lot of fantastic details. The cap is metal cap, of course, like a stunning kind of like a gold metal cap here, and it's 100 ml size. Fits perfectly in the palm of your hand. Loves the design of the bottle. All right, let's have a smell test. First reaction to Dorasima, just a spray card here. I gotta say the sprays for the Pana Doras are some of the best, honestly. Just how even it comes out and how smooth it comes out is really nice. And it's always good to see, as you guys would know as frag heads yourselves, it's always good to come across a house that put a lot of effort into their bottles, but also think about the small things like how smooth the sprayer is to the touch, how evenly it sprays as well. I hate when it squirts out, right? The Pana Dora sprays, very good. You guys will have to come into the store and try them for yourself. Now, Dorasima, already in the air, I get a lot of sweet notes, very different to what Pana Dora, what I'm used to Pana Dora making. I guess Pana Dora are more known for their darker, warmer, earthy, woody scents. This is just something that's completely different to what they've done. However, in saying that, I'm really impressed. So initial, just kind of like the lingering smells in the air as I sprayed it, because the sprayer it does really spread. In the air, I get some fruity citrus notes and a bit of florals, more so the fruity and the citrus notes. Now taking a look at the note breakdown, it does open with lemon, orange and bergamot. So there are your sweeter citrus notes there. I think you get a fresh opening with that lemon, that bergamot as well, but a note that I really enjoy in fragrances when they are, when a fragrance is going for that kind of freshy appeal, I really appreciate it when they put in orange. I think it just adds in that bit more of a sweeter, fruity touch to the citrus. And to be quite honest, I get bored these days of just your typical bergamot freshies, like that barbershop scent. They can start to smell a bit the same, so I like it when they add on something to give it more of a third dimension. Now in it as well, the floral notes, I think the orange is coming out a lot because it has a floral heart of orange blossom, which is something a little bit like gives it a similar effect to like a neroli, but without that kind of harsh, sour citrus punch. More of a sweeter fruitiness to it. Now I don't pick up the rich floral notes, well, nothing in particular as yet, but I do know that there is rose, jasmine and violet in here. So I'm curious just to wear it on the skin. I've only just opened the store this morning, haven't had any customers in yet, so I thought, you know what, why don't I just make this my scent of the day today. So I'm gonna go one, and really nice. I do pick up some of the florals now on skin a bit better. Definitely this hint of jasmine. The rose not so much, but jasmine and violet is what I'm getting. I really like that Pana Dora wanted to do something a bit different to what they are very good at. This scent itself isn't something challenging, very easy to wear. Not to advocate blind buying, but if you were to, this would be one that you'd be very safe with for a spring-summer season. I'm someone who likes to wear my florals and my fruity sweet scents in spring-summer because I find when it's hot outside, when it's really sunny, it puts you in that really happy kind of good vibes mood. These kind of scents are what I like to wear when I am in those happier moods. This is something that puts a smile on your face, definitely. Now I'm thinking male or female. Quite honestly, I think because I have a bias towards really liking their woodier scent, which I find a bit more masculine, this one I actually would say is a true unisex fragrance. So because it has those really richer, fruitier citrus and floral notes, a woman can definitely wear this very easily. It isn't anything too challenging. For a guy that usually likes to wear the earthier, woody Pana Doras, you might not like this. But for a guy that is looking for something fruity and floral to wear on a spring or summer day, this is something that you should definitely try. Now in saying that it is a fruity floral fragrance, the Pana Dora, of course, because they do it so well, I think the dry down they had to put in the woody notes. You do have cedarwood and sandalwood and arborwood as well. I don't pick up the woody notes as strong as some of their other ones, like the imperial wood or their Swedish wood that they've made in the past. It is definitely not as strong as that. Bit of sandalwood in here, but you do get more of the other dry down notes, which is your amber and vanilla, musk. They are a base that give your fruity and floral notes a really nice musky creaminess. This here, it does have this kind of vanilla creaminess to the fruity notes. Not overly sweet, but much sweeter than your Pana Doras that you guys have probably tried in the past. Now this one here is an eau de parfum, and it is a really good entry-level price to Pana Dora. For 100 mils, it is 385 Australian dollars. So priced, I think, one of the better priced fragrances in their collection. And if you kind of break that down to, for a luxury niche house and 100 ml size, it's a really good price. On skin, I'm getting your much sharper and sweeter floral notes. So the jasmine is coming out a lot and the violet is really coming out a lot too. I'm getting much more of the amber now, the vanilla now. To wrap up the overall feel of this fragrance, I thought I'd read the description of how Pana Dora describes the Dorasima. So let me read it out to you guys. Just bring my computer right here. Okay. An incredible floral fruity fragrance with a woody base that gives you a cozy feeling during the cold winters of Sweden. As you guys know, in Europe, of course, in the winters it gets much colder than it does here in Australia. It's funny because I was describing how I would wear it in the spring summer because it gives you that really happy feeling. That's how I like to wear my fragrances. But they describe it as wearing it in the winter, perhaps to give you that more, I guess, to bring you those warmer, hot scents of your fruity and floral scents that you won't get during the winter when you're outside. Really clever idea. I do have a friend that also wears his more sweeter and floral fragrance in the winter for the exact same reason. So, you know, maybe it's something that I need to try. We're heading into our winter now here. So, traditionally, I usually in the winter do wear my more woodier and oud scents, the stronger stuff. But maybe this winter I'll try to wear a couple more fruity and floral fragrances and just see how they perform as well. Anyway, I thought I'd do something a little different from just a fragrance review. This unboxing of a new arrival, which I will do a lot more. I have a couple of other houses on its way to Oligarch really soon. So stay tuned on our Instagram, which is at Oligarch Australia. If you guys want to message me with any questions, I'm on Instagram at kev_trum. Otherwise, reach me down in the comments below. I'm really curious to know, have you guys tried Pana Dora before? And are there any Pana Dora scents that you would like for me to do a review of and get my take on? Other than that, keep an eye out on the new arrivals and the new videos. See you guys on the weekend for a fragrance review. Bye.